you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. Mama told me, yeah. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else.
And a freak, that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. You feel like tick-tock like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this. Face talk, valid.
On 2K Sunday Night Edition. Hope you're ready for some hoops. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Cunningham, right side. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Thompson goes in.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's West. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. The three is up. Rebound Detroit. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
To the paint. Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
No good on the second free throw.
And when you watch Dyson Daniels, notice how active he is on defense, deflecting passes and constantly playing with max effort.
Outside for Levine. To the middle. Here's Washington. Can't connect from short range.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
It's Cunningham with a drive. And here's Harris outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Stewart.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Cunningham outside. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And finished off by Davis.
And there's the power Davis gives you up front. He is a terrific lob partner.
Inside. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis. And Coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Cunningham. Soft touch off the glass. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Here's the three, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
To the inside. Here's Washington. Pass to West. 6 on the shot clock. That three's off the mark. The Pistons lead by 7. Here's Thompson. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Thompson's got 6.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And Davis slams it home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to West. Davis, a screen. On the wing, Davis. Now here's Levine. Over Cunningham. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
The Pistons lead by 7. And here is Thompson. He's got 6. On the take. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. What a performance for Ausar Thompson. He has been the story for Detroit. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
Here's Alexander Walker. They get the rebound. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Thompson with a steal. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Brian.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Down low. Duren. The layup off target. Mavericks trail by 13. Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Thompson. With the teardrop. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And this is why you involve Duren in as many pick and rolls as you can. He's really good at positioning himself in that set.
Back to Russell. Here's Risacher. To the middle. Tipped. Bona. Good D by Harris.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson with it. 12 points for him. From down in the low post, it goes. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
To the paint. On the wing, Risacher. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. And stolen by Cunningham. Puts up a deep 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 17. Russell into the lane. And there it is for him.
Yeah, with his quick first step, Russell is a difficult guy to check.
Here's Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. And Cunningham throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Pass to Bona. And Cunningham pulls it down. And here's Detroit. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Cunningham throws it down.
Once Cunningham has a full head of steam, there is no stopping it.
And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 19. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Pass to Stewart. Floats one up. And here's Russell. Driving inside. Here's Gafford. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Stewart. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Mavericks trail by 15. Levine surveys the D. Tries the spin move. Going inside. And that one, good. Levine's got his first bucket in this one.
With how bouncy Levine is, Zach can get to the rack at will.
The 3 from Thompson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half now in the books. Detroit on top. They lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Mavericks trailed by 13. Pass to Daniels. Right side, Levine. Inside. And it's Washington missing. Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
Here's Levine. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
And Detroit making a change here. He hits the second from the line.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Loses his grip, flanks the lob. Mavericks trail by 12. Moving it up. And Washington powers it through.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important.
11 points in the game. The shot, no good.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first three.
Pass to West. To the middle. Here's Washington. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Deflects the pass. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you guys.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Legs, we've seen players extend their prime, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Good on the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Picked by Stewart. The putback. Ivy outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Stewart outside. Again the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Dallas. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw. Detroit leading by 9. Pass to Thompson. A minute and a half left in the third. And Davis with the block. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, the power! Anthony Davis.
Now, how many times have we seen AD run this action? He sets a screen to get open. Davis making it look so easy.
And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's Thompson. And again, the Pistons missing.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. .51 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Stewart. Fires from deep. And it's Bona with a rebound.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
The Pistons lead by 7. Thompson attacking. Up and over Russell. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Here's Russell. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Rizachet. Shot clock at 5. Good. Russell's got 6 points.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
And here's Ivey from the arc. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Pistons on top. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. The Pistons on offense. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Duran the screen. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham on the wing. Cade on the move. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Alexander Walker with it. Now guarded by Harris. Pass to Davis. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Dallas. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. He takes it in. Who poked away. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Harris.
Well, a big part of Daniels' game is improving. He's becoming better at the free throw line.
So he comes up empty at the line. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
That's off. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Mavericks making a change here. They have yet to score. Now Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Shakes him. Oh, the shot is off.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Down by 12. Washington a screen. Oh, stolen by Harris.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes. And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Levine. Deflected. Thompson. Down it goes.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Spins. Levine. And the athletic spin to get it done.
Yeah, look at Levine staying active, beating the defense by making a move.
Now Thompson. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Now Davis. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Harris.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Pistons.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Ausar Thompson.
Well, he was just a menace out there defensively. He pressured the ball. He played passing lanes. Just a total disruptor.
Just 3 to shoot. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Le cœur en fer comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme le Mirador. Mieux de la taille de la jante. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe. Et le prix d'une montre peut coûter un bras. Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Le cœur en fer comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme le Mirador. Mieux de la taille de la jante. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe. Et le prix d'une montre peut coûter feed, j'suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, j'suis 800 d'or. J'connais le avant le fisc et tous les accords. Je les vois tourner tous autour de ma comme un chaise musicale. Comme si je fais 200 000 en vente digitale. Mon gros même ta meuf écoute la ligue. T'as peur de la quand je fais la fête. C'est toi qui passe, c'est moi qui tu penses que c'est l'entourage, mais c'est moi qui leak. Carré, je suis solide, si tu m'aimes, MMA, fort. Tu veux le feed, je suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, je suis 800 d'or. Je connais le avant le fisc et tous les accords. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Parce que ça coûte une jambe, tout le monde veut goûter un bois. On fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Joker en fer comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme les miracles. Je suis solide, si tu m'aimes, MMA, fort. Tu veux le feed, je suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, je suis 800 d'or. Je connais le avant le fisc et tous les accords. Le terrain c'est pas que pour les footeux. On voit le ballon, on fait les arrêts. Frappe de Marais, frappe de Gareth Bale. Ce qui vous raconte m'a l'air douteux. Capirana dans un QU2. T'as prié Dieu pour que ça s'arrête, ma gueule. D'où je viens, on mange les requins avec les arêtes. Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Le cœur en fer comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme les miradors. Guette la taille de la jante. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe. Et le prix d'une montre peut coûter un bras.
Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats.
We're about ready to rock steady. We're about ready to rock steady.
could join us for our broadcast of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's West. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Halliburton. For three, Smith. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Siakam. Fires in the triple.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Inside. There's Davis with the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Indiana on offense. One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton is clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Dallas foul. Jerry West. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Smith. Now here's Halliburton. Giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Sends it home from three-point land.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Halliburton outside. Smith outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Smith's got 9.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Siakam for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's West. Averaging around 5 points a game. Shot is good by Levine.
That's such a beautiful, high-arcing jump shot from Zach Levine.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments. And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the basket by West.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Bosh, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. From outside the arc. Smith with the rebound.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And it's the Mavericks ball. Outside Levine. Davis a screen. Jacks up a 3. Halliburton with some nice D.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to West. Shoots over Halliburton. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Indiana Pacers going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Back to Nembhard. From about 19, Gafford grabs the miss.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
To the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
And you look at the shot pattern for D'Angelo Russell. Doris, lots of threes in there.
You're right, B.A. There are certain guys who believe in their ability to get hot from distance, and it can completely change the tenor of the game. That has been the story of D'Angelo's career.
Jackson with it. Russell covering. Jackson on the wing. The three. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Rizachet. Deflected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Martin had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Indiana leading by 12. So nice passing by Indiana here. Jackson outside. Down low. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jackson with it. No points yet. The layup misses. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Gafford. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
What we know about Daniel Gafford, folks, is he is going to take high percentage looks. He does exactly that there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
ABA, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Nembhard. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Yeah, step in, take the mid-range opportunity. Easy game for Andrew Nembhard.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams making some changes here. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pacers lead by 17.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Here's Halliburton. A 17-point lead, their biggest. A minute 35 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Smith. Halliburton goes. Just 4 to shoot. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 14 points for the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Greg.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First free throw is good. Indiana making a switch here. And both free throws good for Okongwu. Indiana on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Smith outside. 32 seconds left to play in the half. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Right side, Russell. Shot clock at 5. Okongwu with the bucket.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Smith no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Indiana ahead, up 19. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pacers leading by 19. Pass to Walker. 4-3. Drains the triple. Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's Davis. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Back to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here are the Pacers now. They host the Hawks after this one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Pass to Smith. That 3's off the mark. On the wing, Levine. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Davis slams it home.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Left side, Walker. Here's Kamara. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's Walker on the wing. And Davis with the block. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Well, when you think of the all-time blockbuster deals, Anthony Davis has already been in a couple.
Yes, B.A., but it is the most recent trade that is the most notable. When he was traded to Dallas for Luka Doncic. Luka is a generational player. It shocked the NBA world. It will be one of the defining moments in AD's career. But trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Daniels outside. Pass to Davis. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington a screen. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. The 3, Smith. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Smith's got 20 points.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Levine gets the bucket.
not just a jump shooter. LaVine is very capable on the interior.
The drive by Siakam. Smith outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 18. From the corner. LaVine can't hit. Nembhard outside. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Halliburton looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson attacking. Gafford with the block.
A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Back to Marshall. To the inside. Halliburton with the ball. Russell covering. He was all alone on that one. Matherin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
They push it up 4 on 3. Back to Toppin. Out to the wing. And here's Halliburton. Still without a bucket. And the shot goes.
This is why Halliburton is so effective in some ways. That tight handle, and he is fearless going to the rim.
And he's going for the...
Get out of the way!
High! Throwing it down!
Clear the way!
Boy, Gafford gets off his feet quickly, and the pass is absolutely perfect.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Off with the layup. Three-pointer Matherin. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been...
The Pacers, 48.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Now LaVine. Here's the floater. Here's West. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Halliburton outside. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Here's West. Right side, LaVine. Three-pointer. No good on the shot.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Smith. There's the triple. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Bosch. And Indiana again with the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Graham?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
6 to shoot, and the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Here's Smith. And it's Indiana scoring again.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Clock at 6. Here's Levine. No good. Unable to win this run. An open look for Smith. And it's Indiana scoring again.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Levine gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
Smith outside. No good with a layup. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Davis. The rebound by Bosch. And the Pacers with possession here. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Smith left side. Pass to Bosch. Off target from three-point range.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Pacers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. There's a screen. Pass to Washington. Levine with it. Guarded by Smith. He shoots it. Shot by Levine, no good. And the Pacers with possession here. It's stolen by Daniels. Now here's Levine. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Nembhard outside. Pass to Bosch. Over Washington. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in.
Me they talk out. I'm a born sailor, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber.